Hello everyone. Welcome back to our Capital Life. Today we are continuing our preserving goal, continuing the Every Bits Counts challenge. And I'm not sure why the flash is on, but it's making it brighter for you. So today I have fresh from the garden yellow wax beans and green beans and a couple of purple ones in here also. So I did separate some of it. These I am going to can, and beans get pressure canned. Now these green beans I might eat fresh. The green ones I might eat them fresh this weekend. It's only a little bit, so yeah, or I might include it in the can because the processing time is the same for both of these things. So right now I am going to prep. So cut the ends and then cut them probably in half to make them smaller to fit in my jars. I have 9 pint. Yeah, I have 9 pint jars left. I think I told you in the last video when I showed you what I did with the peaches that I am running out of jars. And so right now I have 9 jars left. So I thought this would be a little session. This, according to the book that I'm using in the recipe, should probably only be maybe 4 pint jars. Then I'll have 5 jars to do a little something else. I do have some peaches left, so I gotta figure out what I want to do with the peaches. My son is about to walk in the door. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to prepping these and I'll bring you back. I finished breaking down or do they call it shucking if you don't take it? No, I think shucking is for corn. For people who are used to this, just let me know. So I took the tips off and broke them down to make them smaller to be able to fit in the jars. It looks like a lot more than I thought it was going to be. However, I know once I get them in the jars, they will be... it'll fit in the jars. I still think this is probably only maybe four jars worth, maybe 5, but we'll see. I do have my recipe that I'm gonna use is in my book, my ball canning book, and the recipe that I'm using uses beef broth, not beef, but it said beef or chicken, but I'm gonna be using chicken broth for mine to give it flavor. This recipe is actually like beans and mushrooms, but I don't have any mushrooms, so I'm just doing the beans. But it's the timing basically that I'm following so that I make sure I process it for the correct amount of time. I was able to loosely pack or loosely fill 5 jars. I was about right. So now I am going to use my broth, and I only pulled out 1 can. I know I'm gonna need more cans than just that one, but I have my chicken broth, and this broth I canned in May, and I actually feel like maybe that is not the broth I will use. I think I have some broth that I canned a little further back. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to use my my chicken broth to fill these jars. And then according to the recipe, and I have my recipe and my book over here, so I know we're not supposed to show the recipes and books, I believe, but this is the book I'm using, the all new ball canning and preserving book that I am using. This will process for my pints. They will process for 25 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it in there. And yeah, it says chicken, vegetable, or beef broth. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and get my jars ready and set. And I will also be putting seasoning in it. Well, actually, I'm only going to be putting salt, not necessarily seasoning. But I'm going to be putting salt in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that prepared and get my jars all ready to go into the canner. All right, so my jars are filled, and I'm about to put a spoon of salt in each one of them and wipe them down with vinegar. I have vinegar in. Can you see that? No. I have vinegar in here, so I'm gonna wipe them down with the vinegar. Well, now I'm gonna put the salt in first, and then I'm gonna wipe it down with the vinegar and put my lids on. And I just realized I did not grab my lids. Gotta go grab my lids. Okay. So I'm using the remainder of my ball lids. This is what I have left of ball lids. And I have a box of, I think a new box of four jar. Is that what they're called? Yeah, so I have a new box of 4-jar canning lids. But I want to use up the ball lids that I have left before I open a new box of lids. And I believe I used 3 Rivers discount to get the 4-jar lids. So a lot of the YouTubers are using the 4-jar lids now, and a lot of them have discount codes. So I am definitely cut. My head is cut off, but you know, I'm not gonna worry about it. You can hear my voice. So I used someone's code and got a little discount. I'm always about saving some money, so I got a discount. So that's why I bought the 4-jar lids, and they're good lids too. Ball is like standard ball jars, ball lids, been around forever, and now 4-jar lids are around. So you have lid options. I think ball and 4-jar, from my understanding, are the top 2 lids that I see a lot of people using. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. And I'm not putting a lot of salt in mine. I think this is like half a tablespoon. Or it might be, yeah, I think we decided half a tablespoon. And each one. It's kind of weird of me trying to record and do this at the same time. I don't think I normally do that. So it's a little different for me. But I thought I'd try something a little different this time because I see other YouTubers doing it. And I thought maybe you might be interested to actually see me do it. So this is vinegar. I use vinegar. I know you can use water when you do this, but I use vinegar to wipe down my lid. Wipe down the ring and the rim. And then the other reason I don't normally film myself, because I know it's probably more interesting if you was up closer, and I haven't gotten to that point where I know how to do that or have a setup like that yet. Because I really do work on this side of the kitchen when I'm doing this. And I don't normally work over there. You're sitting on my island, so I don't normally work. I work on this side most of the time. So that's the other thing. Okay. And I'm looking for my rings. I have my rings right here. Fingertip tight. That's one thing. You put it on and you do it fingertip tight. Now my videos are not like training videos because I'm still learning, and I do what I have done and what I am comfortable with for me and my family. So I always say go to those who are more seasoned than me, because that's what I do. I go to the people who know a little bit more than me, are more seasoned than me. And also, a book is always good. Get yourself a good book, read, get the official guide, and then come on to YouTube and look at all of them things. So I'm gonna get these over into my pressure cooker, and I'll probably bring you back when I'm bringing them out. So I am gonna process these for 25 minutes in pressure canner. And I'll bring you back when I'll probably bring you back when I'm pulling them out. Oh, I might show you, I don't know, y'all. Whatever the next clip is gonna be, that's what it's gonna be. Here are my beautiful cans, or jars, whatever you wanna call them. Beans out of the canner, and you can see I just took them out, so there's still some of them are still doing the boiling thing. That one back there, and this one right here. They are really pretty. Oh man, and they look like they're gonna have so much flavor because of having them in chicken broth. I can't wait to get another bag of beans. Hopefully I'll be able to get some more tomorrow or next week, and maybe I will go to the market or the grocery store. There's always buzzers going off in the background when I'm doing any video around here. That's the sound of, my life. Go to the market or to the supermarket, probably to the supermarket, and buy some mushrooms. So my next batch, I will do the mushrooms and beans, or I'll do the green beans with mushrooms. And I know it's safe because it's in the ball canning book, so it's a safe recipe. We'll see. So 5 jars closer to filling up my shelves. All right, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.